Hello, everyone. It's Crowd Kuma, your lovely host and wonderful, affluent headmaster. And I have a rant today. And it's not because, oh, I want to do a rant or I want to be trendy. It's a genuine rant. Why has modern America become such a wasteland? Especially for the male gender, which I don't understand in the slightest. You know what I'm saying? This is like everything that a man does, it's an automatic death sentence. A man wants to be straight, a man wants to be normal, a man wants a woman. Oh man, he's clearly misogynistic, or he's sexist, or he hates people, or he wish he could burn a village or something. In modern America, we pretty much let men become the punching bag for, at this point, everyone's expenses, and no one cares. But if one person that's part of the alphabet soup, or even a woman, gets inconvenienced for zero point 0.6 seconds, everyone is up at arms. Everyone has riding up on their horses, on their mounts, sword in hand, flag in the other, about to go downtown and start raising mayhem because of it. One man gets tormented, he's fine. He be okay. He's a man. And I'm ashamed that we keep letting this happen. Like we're letting this constantly happen, even though at this point we should all fight for equality. There's no such thing as better or lessers, but I guess in this case, as long as a woman's on top, there will always be a better or lesser. And that's not throwing shade, that's just being honest. You know? And what I don't get about it is just men are just tormented. Men are always the bad guy. I get it. Some men are bad. But let's be honest here, folks. Women are just as equally as horrible as men are. People need to stop defending women as if they were just like heaven's creation, that they were always born to be just the best person. And I'm not sounding like some weird incel simp person, you know. Believe me, I'm not. It's just I'm being honest. I see everyone equally. I judge you on your character. I judge you for who you are, not for what your gender is, what your sexuality is, what your race is. I don't care what you are. I judge you for how blatant it is. There's only two people in this world, good guys and bad guys. And if you're a bad guy, I treat you like one. If you're a good one, I treat you like one. That's how I run. Only good and bad people. And it's just like no one sees that anymore because everyone has adopted a victimhood. Everyone is a victim. Everyone is just suffering. Everyone got to blame everyone else. And usually it goes back to men. Because, like I said, men are always the most scapegoatiest gender because men are just such barbaric, untamed beasts. And it doesn't make any sense. And it's just like, why? We need to stop adopting this. We got to stop just. We have to. It's just complicated. We gotta stop letting this happen because it's just like, why is this a constant thing every day of everyone's life? It's because it has the same problem of the double standard effect. You know the double standard. The ye old, if a woman does it, she gets revered as a hero. If a man does it, he is just blatantly a criminal. Go to the gallows. Your time has come. And it's just like, this is not fair. It's not right. We need to stop rewarding people and stop letting crap go unpunished. Everyone deserves to be equally judged. There should be no lighter sentence because you are this or that. There should be no special perks just because you're a woman or you're in the LGBTQ community. No, there should be no freebie. I remember I saw a murder that happened of a trans person killing one of her bullies, one of their bullies. I'm not gonna assume genders because I'm not trying to get canceled like that. And people were revering this murderer, like, good job for taking someone's life. And it's okay that you're trans. We'll allow it to happen, but it's like they killed somebody. They took someone else's life. And killing someone shouldn't be rewarded. Even the killer was all like, "No, I did this. I want to be punished." we're we're living in a modern time where if you're not a man or if you're straight, you pretty much go unpunished. If you're a woman, anyone from the LGBTQ community, Like anywhere, you practically go unpunished. You rule the streets. And it's just like, what is with this? And don't even get me started on TikTok, the worst place of it all. When the app is not grooming people and not being a complete ring for creeps, is letting people adopt this mentality of it's okay to have astrology signs dictate your very life, or weird codes you could punch in to get things, or a lot of stupid crap on TikTok. To be honest, TikTok is the reason why people. It's like, listen here. TikTok is the exact same reason why we need to go back to the old days, back to the 2010 days, back then when the world was okay. You know, when everything was simple. Because people on TikTok adopt this mentality of just being weak. We need to bring back bullying first off, because bullying made me who I am. It made me tough. And I was sensitive and soft and emotionally and like weak. But bullying made me tougher. Because we live in a time where everything could just be solved with a simple hug. And we gotta stop adopting that culture. Not everything can be washed away because you got a hug. Stop feeding people their weaknesses. Make them tougher. Make them stronger. Give them a spine. the and this is a Western world problem. This is only happening in America. You don't see this crap in Japan, Russia, Germany, not even Korea or China. Because half of them don't got time for that or don't want to deal with that. That's not even their plate. This is an America only problem. And we allow this to happen every single day. Why does this happen? I don't know. But it just does. And it's ridiculous. And believe me, I know ridiculous. Because what's new? Progressive people crapping on video games because they're virtual signaling something? Because video games are for some reason misogynistic or sexist, or they make men weak or something like that. Video games were meant to be something that was fictional. And this is not even just video games alone. This is like fictional stuff overall. Like why? Like I guess quarantine must have messed with people's minds and warped their reality, because video games and media, books, anime, movies, all that in between, fictional crap. Why have we spent our last year or so just bashing and beating up the fictional stuff? We're calling out fictional things because they're offensive, they're harmful, they hurt your real life fifis, and it's just like it's a fictional material. We need to stop putting our fictional problems. No, we need to stop putting our real problems and real world issues onto physical things. Because you know what happens? The fictional material suffers. If people keep saying, oh, video characters are always being objectified and it hurts real life people, why? How? I mean, believe me, I've seen this argument so many times. I've seen it happen so many times. Oh, Cortana from Halo is just overly sexualized and overly offensive to women because she's not dressed in some baggy pants and some button down shirt. She's an AI in a fictional game in a fictional world. It doesn't matter. And it's funny because these are the same women, the same people who be complaining about the fictional stuff, but then be questioning why they can't get a man. Oh, I know why. Because their standards are so high. Everyone's standards in real life are so unrealistically high when it comes to friends, dating, when it comes just to simple casual conversation. Standards have become the most ridiculous steps. I feel like I'm doing a freaking Ether story Easter egg for zombies. I feel like I'm playing Moon. I gotta do 60 different things just to even be a passing glance stranger to you. And I don't get that. Like, people have lost their minds, and we need to bring them back to reality. We need to remind them of the truth that no one on this planet is special. It doesn't matter what gender you are, what race you are, what sexuality you're behind. Like, I don't care if you're X equal Y. I don't care if you identify yourself as a television. You are not special. You are just another no name, nameless jobber, just like me, just like your friends, just like that dog who's biting a sandwich across the street. We're all just nameless jobbers, okay? And that's the fun part. Doesn't matter how popular you are. In the end of the day, you're still just a nameless person in the sea of like a billion people. I'm sorry to be cruel. I'm sorry to be rude. I'm sorry that I hurt your little feelings, but it's just true. We gotta snap back to reality. We gotta remind people how weak we are and how weak we've grown over the years. You know, destroy TikTok, and that'll be the first step of bringing people back. Destroy astrology signs, because I think that's dumb. Astrology alone is what was probably popped this off, and it probably came from TikTok. And it's just, oh yeah, and keep people away. Keep people who don't know how to play video games away from video games. If I get one more person complaining about why video games are misogynistic and sexist and fascist and all the buzzwords when they haven't touched a game in their life, I'm gonna lose it. Because unless you are a professional game developer, or you at least played something that wasn't Mario Kart or a Sonic the Hedgehog game or just the usual Fortnite, then you have no professional experience. I have no professional experience, and I've been playing games since I was in middle school. Even back then, around 5th grade. And I can still have more valid opinion. I'm sorry, it's just dumb. What's next? What's next on my ranting list? Twitter. People on Twitter, stop acting like you know everything. Stop acting like you have a brain in your head. Stop acting like you're better than everyone just because you suffered at some point. Sorry, love. People suffer all the time. People are always in pain. Just because you have more money or you have some popularity or whoever, what reason you have, or you have like 1,000 followers on TikTok, you're not better, okay? You're no better than OnlyFans users. Sorry, I took a sip. OnlyFans, another thing on my crap list. The same as TikTok. Not TikTok, the same as Twitter. Hold on, before I go to OnlyFans, Twitter, stop. People who uses Twitter that's not for research or just blatantly being down bad. If you think you have an opinion on Twitter, don't share it, because it's most likely a criticism that has no value, no substance, no bang. Cause I seen someone on Twitter who, like that one guy about the Ratchet and Clank thing with Rivet. Oh my goodness, ban his Twitter account. He don't deserve it. Suspend it for a while. Just no, it's stupid. People like that don't need Twitter. Go get a TikTok. Oh wait, get rid of TikTok. Give them a Facebook. If you're not smart enough to use Twitter, get a Facebook. I'm being fair and honest. What's next? OnlyFans. I don't like it, because why would you pay for something that you could get free if you have internet, which you should already have, if not a phone provider or at the local Starbucks. Why would you pay for something that you could get for free by looking up 2, 3, or even Google? You can look up these infamous websites that I can't name on this platform. But you know what I'm talking about. You know what you're looking for your material. Why would you pay for OnlyFans? You're spending money on nothing. I get more off my Twitter timeline than I do with OnlyFans, and I am not putting out a dime in it. Well, then again, I am a jobless bum who can't afford it, but the point being, unless there's something good about it, because recently I heard that they're going to go cold turkey and just make it pretty much Tumblr, when Tumblr got rid of all their artwork and all their not safe for work material and went Christian only, which pretty much killed that platform, because let's be honest, if it doesn't have not safe for work material, why would you ever use it? Looking at you, Tumblr, a little bit of Instagram, What I think DeviantArt at some point. I think they went clean too, but they went back to being dirty. I remember correctly. I mean, that's just kind of fair because look, majority of the people who use it is looking for not safe work material, and you go cold turkey. Who's gonna buy it? No one cares about your OnlyFans, especially if they go clean. It doesn't matter. It was just the dust. If you get an OnlyFans, delete that crap. Cancel your subscriptions. Go to Google, look up some actual material. You'll get your work. You get your money back. You will save your money, and you will burn up some internet, but it'll be worth it. I'm sorry. This rant is going. It's just like a lot of stored up problems, especially the whole Project Melody thing. I think that was the longest old problem, but it's still pretty infamous for me. Project Melody, that V tuber model waifu thing that was on that one website that I can't name on this platform. You know, that was so controversial because real people kept saying that was ruining the site because anime was hurting real women. They try to cancel Project Melody. It's just like that's stupid. Why would you try? Oh man, it's just funny. I know you're thinking that I'm having some descent into madness, but I'm not. I'm perfectly fine. It's just the internet hurts you in so many ways. You're just not surprised anymore, you know? Oh yeah, now one thing that happened recently, that one meme about the streamers, the Twitch streamers, what's so different between a woman and a guy streamer? That one joke was the funniest thing ever. But the problem with that, people didn't like it. Well, mainly women didn't like it because they got called out. Because let's be honest, Twitch. It's just pretty much OnlyFans, but just the subgenre. I'm sorry, Twitch. I love your platform, even though I never used it. But it's just like, why would you ever want to even use Twitch? Half of the time, it's just girls on there, and even then, they're just showing their bodies, which I don't understand about it. Because women have been fighting so hard not to be objectified by men, but they'll happily expose themselves on Twitch or even promote their OnlyFans. But when you call them out on it, it's misogynistic and you're objectifying them. Why? It's kind of contradictory, don't you think? You're openly objectifying yourself, but it doesn't make sense. It's like you blame it's like blaming the drug dealer for your crack addiction despite you going back to it. It's like it's not my fault the drug dealer keeps giving me the crack despite me spending my lifelong savings and buying it and me smoking it. It's like the leaps in logic. It's a I don't know. And what? Oh well, don't. Oh man, don't even get me started on the whole phobic thing. Everything is transphobic. Everything is fat phobic. Everything is misogynistic, ableist. Everything here is to offend people for some reason, and I don't understand why. Why is this even a thing anymore? Are we just living in a timeline where everything we do, mainly men, cis males, white is honestly an optional color. Everything you do is just ableist, sexist, misogynistic, fascist, transphobic, fat phobic, everything phobic. Like you breathe air, you're offending someone around here. This is a bad timeline. People need to get bullied again, like I said before. People need to get bullied just so they could grow stronger and not become this level of just sad and depraved. Like people who are down bad have better philosophy and have more sense than normal people right now, and it's true. It really is. Like I don't understand. It's just so. Oh, it's like I'm crying. It's just so sad. It's like what else can I tear apart on the internet right now? Like what else can I tear apart beyond I already beat down TikTok. I already beat down OnlyFans. Like, I already beat down everything I wanted to rant about. It's not even, it's barely even 20 minutes in. I would love to beat down this thing. I don't get the double standard when it comes to dating with this. Because this goes back to the whole ridiculous requirements and standards that people have. It's funny how women keep demanding men to date lower, to aim lower, because there's always plenty of women who want them that way. But these are the same women whose standards are like reaching for the stars high. Like a man gotta be 7 foot, thick chin, gotta have like a 6 pack pair of abs, has 12 figures in his bank account, and you tell them to date lower, you're oppressing them for getting a good man. And it's just like, listen here, you lobotomized brainlet. What were you just telling men to date lower? Are you stupid or dumb? Huh? Did you lose your mind? Are you okay? Did you smoke crack? I don't get it. What happened to you? Who hurt you? But clearly somebody did. Why do women get to tell men they have to degrade themselves and lower their standards? Why they get to keep their high standards? Doesn't that seem unfair? Oh wait, never mind. It's the double standards in the play. You know, double standards. The thing that kneecaps everyone else but women. Because if it inconvenes them in 1.3 seconds, they all be offended. It's always dumb. And it's just like, why? Honestly, this goes back to the point of why are men constantly being bullied and just degraded just for existing? Men are just the punch jokes for everybody now. Everyone just doesn't like a man. And men and like I'm telling you, as a man, men just want regular lives. They just want to have a real woman. They don't want this tit talking gold digger. They just want a real person. They have feelings. They have a heart and a soul. They're not just me man, me want woman, me want car, me want money, me want drinky boozy, and all the love I want. You know, like men actually have a brain. They actually have a soul. They actually have a personality. And this the constant degradation of men. This the constant degrading of men is just not appreciated. I get it. Women were the joke at once too. This is a little payback. But I don't think men went as far with that. Sure, the jokes today, they won't age well. I know they wouldn't. But men didn't exactly constantly try to like just diminish women. They didn't actively go out and just diminish women because they were women. That's what's happening today. And women are not even doing it. It's literally everyone else around women. Their simps, you know, the alphabet soup. Oh my goodness. Like I'm sorry. This is just pointless rambling and ranting. It's just constant. I feel bad. I shouldn't even have internet because all I can ever see is just 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 sadness. Like that one time when that one Twitch streamer was all like, if a man cheats on his woman, if he has an affair with another woman, he's cheating. But if a woman cheats on her man, oh I'm sorry, having an affair, it is because she's not getting what she wants in that relationship. Believe me, when I heard that, my freaking head fell off. It was a combination of laughing and just anger. Women are allowed to cheat on men for all that they're worth. But if a man cheats on a woman, he's scum, he's bad, he's a criminal. What kind of third world logic is that? It makes no sense. Like, what? That's double standards indefinitely. That that a man can't have an affair, but his wife can because she's not getting what she wants. But if he has one, he's just as terrible. He's bad. He's horrible. It's sad. It really is. Yeah. Oh man, I'm sorry. It's just I wanted to make this video, but I was afraid of the backlash kid was just ranting, and it's all about, and these are important points in life. Oh my goodness, it just, I feel better now. I feel better. I had to get that off me. Like, I had to just lift that from my shoulders. I know that's not like a real. I know it's not like a whole like surprisement, because someone's gonna call me some weird incel simp who gets like no girlfriend or anything, and it's like that's okay. I'm a YouTuber. I'm bound to get one. If not, I'll just fall the hole again and then get canceled. It's a cycle. Gotta continue it somehow. Uh, okay. Whew. I'm happy to let you know that this rant was humbly inspired by my favorite YouTuber. It's a Gundam. I might link his channel in the description below. I might, maybe. If not, I know people have a search engine. Go find him. He's cool. He's worth your subscriptions. He doesn't know I exist, but I'm his favorite fan. Like, my rant is inspired by him because he's funny. I love his stuff. His content's worth it. He has great points in his videos. And I'm not gonna lie, they're good to sleep to, because like late at night I just hear him just rant about something. I kind of want to know his band though. I'm interested to hear his band, because he makes it sound like he's been on this earth for so long, and now I want to know what his band used to be. I might go do a deep internet dive for it. Anyway, that's enough for today. I'm your lovely host, Crowd Kuma. I rant and rave and go insane, so you don't have to. Just like the Nostalgia Critic, or the Angry Video Game Nerd, or MatPat if he does another FNAF Theory video, if he's legally obligated to, or Dumbsville, if he's looking at freaking Sonic content. Oh wait, never mind, that's Dylan. Dumbsville's all the funny stuff. I'm just kidding. Dylan Thomas makes good Sonic stuff, but I feel like he's just too cynical. But it's good. I like his fair opinions. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope everyone has a blessed, loved day, and I hope you come back for more content. As usual, I'm your host, Crowd Kuma. I'll make more soon, so you don't have to wait any longer, okay? Okay. Goodbye, farewell, good morning, good afternoon, good night, and I will see you next time.